Hi, my wonderful students. How are you doing? Okay. So let's quickly look at this tutorial question. Before we start, please subscribe to the channel, like, and don't forget to share. Don't forget to share the knowledge, please, so that other people can also benefit from from this video. All right, so let's quickly look at this tutorial question that we have here. Okay, the question is find the equation of a straight line which passes through points 2 comma and minus 3 and is parallel to the line 2x plus y equals to 6. Okay, so we are asked to find the equation of of a straight line, and the what it passes through this point and is parallel to to this equation that we have. Now, since both of them are parallel, since they are parallel, so for us to get this, for as long as they are parallel, what this means is that m1 equals to m1 equals to m2. That's what it means. Since they are parallel to each other, so it means m1 is equal to m2. And what does m means? M is the m is the gradient. M is what means gradient. So now what we will do is we look for the gradient of this point, and we also look for the gradient of of this equation, and we'll equate them together. So let's look at how we can get that. So for gradient of an equation, the formula for finding the gradient, which is m equals to y minus y1 all over x minus x1. So this is a gradient in which only one variable is given. If we have two variables and you want to find find the gradient, another way we can find the gradient, depending on what the question is, we can see is y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. So this is another way of finding the gradient. We can also use another way of finding gradients. So which is we can say the gradient depending on let me say equation of a straight line, which will be y equals to mx plus c. So it means if we are given an equation just like this one here, y equals to mx plus c, which means you make y the subject of the formula. After making y the subject of the formula, so you equate the equation with what you have here. So any the coefficient of x is always the the gradient. So these are ways in these are some of the ways in we can find uh, the gradient of of an equation. So now, but looking at what we have here now, we want to find the gradient of this point here. We are just giving 2 points. So the point, we are giving point 2 and minus 3. Now look, this first point here, we will take it as x1, and this point here we take it as y1. So since we are able to do that, then we can find the gradient from this point. Okay, so let's equate it. Let's substitute the values there. So it means m equal to y minus, what's our y1? Our y1 is minus 3. So I get minus 3 all over x minus, what's our x1, which is 2. So from here, our m equals to y minus times minus, that's plus. So plus 3 equal to x minus 2. So this is our m1, because we are looking at two things here now. So this is our m1. So for us to get our m2, for us to have our m2 will be we will now make use of, because this is an equation, so we can use this. because we can't use this because there is no y2 and x2. So this is what we make use of, because this is just like a replica of what we have here. All what we just need is what we make y the subject of the formula, and we are good to go. Okay, so for us to do that, let's bring this. So let me say this. So y equals to what? Mx plus c. Okay, so we have this equation here. So which will be 2x plus y equals to 6. So looking at this, and we want to make this to tally. So we have to make what? Y the subject of the formula. So making y the subject of the formula, that will be what? Y equals to what? 6. This 2x minus what? 2x. Minus 2x. So if we, let's say we rearrange, then it will be y equals to what? Minus 2x plus 6. So we have our m1 already. So it means if we equate this with this, okay, we can say is m2, because we are looking for 2, so m2x. So if we equate this with this is our y. So our m2 is equal to what? Minus 2. So that's our gradient of the second equation here, which is this. Now don't forget, and they said they are parallel, and I told you that when they are parallel, it means what? m1 equals to what? m2. There's another scenario whereby they can say they are what? They are perpendicular. When they say they are what? Perpendicular, which means they are what? They are at right angle to each other. So in that case, it will mean that what? m1 equals to minus 1 over what? m2. This is the formula for finding if the two, when the two equation, or when the two points are what? Are perpendicular to each other. So you can take note of this. When they are perpendicular to each other, this is what you will use. When they are parallel to each other, this is what you will use. Okay, so this is like a bonus equation, so take note of it. All right, so this one. So from what we have here now, since they are parallel, so it means m1 equals to what? m2. So what's our m1? Our m1 is what? Y plus 3 all over x minus 2 equal to our m2, which is what? Minus 2. So this is over 1. So let's cross multiply. This multiply with this. So that will be what? Y plus 3 equals to what? Minus 2 bracket what? X minus 2. So let's expand. So y plus 3 equals to sorry, minus 2 times x, so the minus 2x, minus 2 times minus 2, that's plus 4. Okay, so let's bring everything together. So we'll be having y plus 3 plus 2x minus 4 equal to 0. So from what we have here, we can now say we have what? Y plus 2x minus 1 equal to 0. So this is the equation of what? Of the straight line. So here you have it, there you have it. So that's that. So this is the equation of what they want us to look for. All right, so that's it, guys. So for questions and inquiry, you can ask in the comment section. Let's do it. So don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to like the video. Thank you and have a nice day.